Radio Irish.
Recently, Henry O'Donovan went around the world in 30 seconds. I couldn't quite match that on a recent weekend, but I did go around Martha's Vineyard in 12 hours. That was on the Sunday of a 3-day trip to Cape Cod. My daughter and I left on a beautifully sunny Saturday morning for the 2-hour drive to the Cape. We headed for Falmouth, which we made our base camp. The Vineyard on the Sunday, and on the way home on Monday, a visit to historic Plymouth, where the pilgrims eventually arrived to begin their new life. Following, a few highlights. And this is our home from home for the weekend, the Carleton Circle Motel. This is the village green in the center of Falmouth in Cape Cod. In any town in Massachusetts, you're bound to find at least one Irish pub. And there it is. Maguires. This is a great place to eat. A little gem that we just happened upon. Well, here we are on Martha's Vineyard after an exhilarating 45-minute ferry ride from the mainland. We're in Edgarstown, one of the 6 main townships on the island. It's another gloriously sunny day. I'm standing on South Water Street, and at number 80, just a bit further up the street, is a house built in the 19th century by Captain Valentine Pease, master of the whaler Acushnet. Herman Melville sailed on this ship in 1841, and it's said that Captain Ahab may have been inspired by Captain Pease. And this is the harbor at Edgarstown. And this will give you an idea of the shape of the island and sort of where we've been. Don't have to worry about this beach being crowded on a bank holiday because it stretches for about 5 miles all the way along. Left to right. This is Lobsterville Beach, and it's some beach. What you're seeing across there is the mainland. And as we pan to the right, it's part of the island of Martha's Vineyard. Hampshire now, which is a bit north of Lobsterville Beach, and this is where some of the scenes from Jaws were filmed, around this area. And in Hampshire, which is a fishing village, basically, some of the scenes were supposed to have been shot here. And this is Bluffs on Martha's Vineyard, one of the 2 ferry ports. This is where we came in this morning, and we've done a complete circuit of the island to arrive back in Oak Bluffs, although we will be making our way to the other town, other ferry port, Vineyard Haven, which is about 3 miles away for our return journey back to the mainland. Here comes our return passage to the mainland, the ferry from Vineyard Haven to Woodshole. Coming into dock now. Now we're in historic Plymouth, and there is the Mayflower. None of my ancestors came over on it, not that I know of. Of course, that's not the original Mayflower, that's Mayflower 2, which is a replica. We'll be going on board. History of the replica. It sailed on April the 20th, 1957, from Plymouth, England, and arrived on June the 13th, same year here in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Going on board. Looking down to the main deck, and those stairs right there in the middle of the picture, they lead down to the cabins below. Picture is the home of the famous Plymouth Rock. Out to Plymouth Harbor on another beautiful sunshiny day, and if we pan down, guarded by a gate, there is Plymouth Rock. There's the rock they landed on in 1620. To the Mayflower and Plymouth, and a very sunny and enjoyable weekend in Cape Cod. For Radio Irish, I'm Bob Gallico.
Radio